Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Why the traditional rituals must happen for the twins all had to happen for the first twins of course, the royal family. Okay, it's very important because some people were asked the other day. We were having the discussion when I first got hint of all of the things happening in the palace, and somebody was asking me here that what if those rituals are not, observed? Okay. Della, right, let me take you deep into the heart of the Yoruba, royal tradition, where rituals are not just custom, but sacred obligations, okay? Especially when it comes to royal children, okay? Like the Oletics kids right now. These are the first royal twin, okay? A royal household is not run like an ordinary home. Every bed, every milestone, every transition of life carries deep spiritual significance, okay? Yes, so now listen carefully, because what happened within the Ile-Ife palace was not just a domestic dispute between, Oletik and Christiana Adewale. No. It was an event that almost disrupted the spiritual balance of the throne. Now, the first birthday of royal twins is not just a celebration, it's a sacred rite, a moment when the kingdom acknowledges the presence of new royal blood and seeks divine protection over them. But in the midst of jealousy, anger, and power struggle, this sacred duty was almost, abandoned, okay? Now, in Yoruba royal tradition, the birth of twins, Ibeji, is an, extraordinary blessing. Twins are not seen as ordinary children. They are believed to be spiritually gifted and deeply connected to the gods. They carry the energy of harmony, prosperity, and longevity. In a royal lineage, twins hold even more significance because they represent balance and continuity on the throne, okay? But, Delarai, there is a powerful belief among the Yorubas. If twins are not properly celebrated on their first birthday with the right traditional rite, it can bring misfortune, sickness, or even untimely by God forbid. God forbid, okay? Now, the first birthday is the time where the ancestors are officially introduced to. It is the moment when the oracles are consulted to determine their spiritual path. It is the Ifa priests perform sacred prayers for their protection. I think I said this before on the other post. Sacrifices are made to Eso, the messenger of the gods, to remove any obstacle from their destiny. Kola nut, honey, and alligator pepper are presented as a way to invite sweetness and peace into their lives. Water and salt are blessed and placed on their tongues, symbolizing wisdom and the ability to speak truth, okay? Right? Mm-hmm. Now, if these rituals are skipped, it is said that the twins could grow up with struggles, conflict, and even rejection from their own lineage. And in a royal palace, this could mean instability for the entire kingdom. Now, let's return to the palace where Oletik's anger had clouded her judgment, okay? Because she was so focused on fighting Christiana, because she refused to partake in the celebration due to her. So many celebrations, if you say, like I would always say that she's been out of the radar for, some time now, okay? Now, this could be considered a taboo in the Yoruba culture to ignore sacred rituals and celebration in the royal household. Not because you are not there, you are there, you're angry, okay? And now my thing, I used to say something. I say, when they carry goat for Christmas, they won't go sell. They put rope for the goat neck. You go there hear, the goat is struggling and talking, they go still sell them. The truth remains that it was your decision to be part of this family. You have to, do whatever it is that it would take to remain part of the family and in harmony, because you made that decision. And you were not forced into being a part of the royal household, right? And so you now see how important, okay, this celebration is. And that was the reason why she had to run, okay? Now, not long after, a particular celebration ended, they say strange things. Like they said there was a time that they called her out to come and join a celebration. She did not, she refused to come. She slept, started seeing some kind of dreams, and she had to run back to the palace and all of that. Okay. Now, you need to understand that this is something that you must do no matter what happens. You have been married into the family. You have to go by their rules, their regulations, and forget about your emotion, because it looks like when it comes to that royal household, your emotions do not count there. And the earlier you begin to know this, the better for you. This is what the reason why, it's so important that this celebration is done. And that was why, after everything, she had to run back to go and ensure that whatever needed to be done was done. Beg Paropo begged everyone. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media. Do not take it as fact.